Courtney Johnston here from rulebreakersclub.com. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the essential boundaries you're going to need to put in place in order to feel like a real boss of an entrepreneur. These are the kinds of boundaries that are going to make you feel like your friends and family are taking you seriously, make sure your clients aren't taking advantage of you and that you don't feel resentful of them and kind of want to run away to Fiji so that they won't bother you anymore, and generally just give you space to have the freedom that you crave as an entrepreneur. If you've ever been frustrated by a client who doesn't do their work on time and is constantly making excuses for why they're not doing it, if you've ever complained that your friends or family don't take your business seriously, or if you feel like people are constantly emailing or texting you expecting an immediate response, this means you need boundaries. Because the truth is, people have a right to be annoying and you have a right to say no. In fact, having clear boundaries is essential to running a business. Without boundaries, you become a yes woman and do everything for everyone and are never going to get anything done. You'll wind up getting burnt out really fast and you will be doing lackluster work for your clients and customers. So there's a couple of reasons why we hesitate and resist putting up boundaries. Number one is because we think other people should just know better. Like, why does that client keep emailing me with revisions? I told her to just let me know if she needed any more help, but like she should have realized that I didn't mean it. These clients keep emailing me 24/7 and expecting a response. I mean, yeah, I keep responding to their emails in the middle of the night, but they shouldn't expect it from me, right? And the second reason why we resist having boundaries is because we think that in order to be good people, we have to give in to everyone's whim. And I get it, sometimes enforcing your boundaries feels kind of bitchy. It's especially uncomfortable if you have to enforce a boundary with someone who is what I like to call a boundary pusher. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about. But boundaries are awesome. Having great boundaries is going to help you to do things like be really generous with your free content, live the life of freedom that you desire, and work in your zone of genius and create better results for your clients. There are about 5 different types of boundaries that you're going to need. Client boundaries, family boundaries, spouse and partner boundaries, customer service boundaries, and friend boundaries. Client boundaries include things like telling your clients when they can expect to get a response from you, what happens, what are the consequences if they don't turn in their work on time or they don't do their half of the work, and letting them know the best way to get in touch with you. For example, you should not have an unlimited email contact policy. This is outrageous and just shows that you do not value the work that you do or your own time. The second type of boundary are family boundaries. Family boundaries are things that show your family that you have a real business. If your family isn't taking your business seriously, that's your fault, not theirs. It's probably because they call you up in the middle of the day to take the dog to the vet and you say, yeah, sure, I can do that. You are the person responsible for drawing those boundaries. You're not taking your business seriously if you don't do that. The third type of boundary are spouse and partner boundaries. You need to stop looking to your spouse or partner for business validation. Chances are, in most cases, your spouse is not really going to understand what you're doing and it's not their responsibility. Now look, if you want to bounce ideas off your partner, you like talking things out with them, that's really healthy. But you can't expect them to validate everything that you want to do. A specific boundary I think is really important for spouses and partners is a money boundary. Your business expenses should be completely separate from your personal expenses. And this means that money generated by your business is not up to your spouse or partner to talk about. And this means that your spouse or partner does not have a say in how you spend money in your business. Now, just like with the family boundaries, a lot of times this comes from us not taking our businesses seriously. So we think that we need that advice from someone else in order to make decisions, and then that person ends up telling us what to do with our money. I think that having separate accounts for your business and putting yourself in charge is so empowering, especially for female entrepreneurs. The fourth type of boundary is customer service boundaries. So So specifically, things like emails that you don't respond to. I don't respond to pick my brain emails. In fact, any type of customer service email that somehow makes its way to my inbox gets forwarded to our customer service inbox so that my virtual assistant, my team, can handle it. Bonus tip here is to create a Google document with templated responses to the most common types of emails that you get. And if you're just getting started, you can take a guess at what these types of emails are gonna be. They're gonna be people asking for specific help, personal help. They're gonna be people telling you their entire life story and asking for advice. There's gonna be people with tech problems, refund requests, questions about your products and services, and you should be predetermining your answers to those questions. Finally, you gotta have some friend boundaries. So a couple of friend boundaries I think are important are, number one, do not discuss business with non-entrepreneur friends. Now, I'm not saying that you have to keep your business like Area 51 locked down, but just again, like with spouses, don't seek validation from people who have no idea what you're talking about. Friends, bless them, will give you terrible advice. They'll tell you to go get a job. They'll tell you that you should lower your prices and put your services on sale. And then the second boundary I would have with friends is making sure that if you work at home during the day and if you have friends who, like your family, want to go out and do things during the day, that you have that clear boundary of when you need to work and when you don't. I promise you that when you put these boundaries in place, people will start to respect them. If somebody is pushing your boundaries or someone got inside of them, that is your fault, not theirs. Anyway, I hope you loved this video. I would love for you to leave a comment below this video on YouTube and let me know, what was your one favorite boundary from the video? I'm really curious to see what you have to say. And then, of course, make sure to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss a thing. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.